I think one of the principles that we have here is really to look at the leading edge, where are things headed, and to try not to be so far ahead of the curve, but to be in a kind of a driver's seat, as it were. And in the case of blogs, we quickly discovered probably 3 or 4 years ago that there was a big change happening, which is the tools of production were in the hands of the masses, and it wasn't about building web pages, it was about micro-publishing, so that anybody could set up a website, which is a blog, and have their voice heard. So we thought, wow, this is a good way to build community, and what if we brought in a bunch of people from the outside who are experts in certain topic areas that could supplement what we're doing on our own, and it turned out to be a good decision.
What is the role of blogging for a staff journalist sort of position in an established media organization?
I think you could look at it as what is new is old at the same time, which is blogging is really a template, a kind of page, and bloggers are known to have more opinions. So you could think of it as what we used to call columnists or commentaries. And so what we've done across not just ZDNet or CNET News, but across the entire company, which is build up blogs as a way for us to create content in which you can introduce opinion, but it's still about quality journalism, it's still about getting the facts right, and it's still about having good perspective. But it's a little bit distinctive from a news story, which is much more traditional and top-down. Company X announced Y, and so on and so forth. And here you can add in a little bit of opinion and a little more style. But as I said before, the important thing is that it's about quality and it's about getting the facts right. Because at the end of the day, whether it's a blog or a traditional news story, it's still about your reputation. Well, as you've seen over the last few years, video is becoming more important. In fact, it was preceded by audio. So what we're seeing is that the cost to produce, deliver, and consume video is going down. There's broadband is much more available and at higher speed. The tools to create and produce videos are much better. And just as you're doing with Beat TV, it's easy for us to add this content. And at CNET we have some special advantages, that we have a studio and a great crew, and we're doing HD, so we can produce very high quality video. But that's not to say that producing video of lesser quality doesn't have a role either, like in YouTube. So it's a combination of high quality and mid quality or even low quality that's produced more by the community, but all of it adds up to that video is going to be an increasingly important data type as we move forward for delivering news. The fact that there are hundreds or thousands of people who are producing content, news content or reviews content, is great, because it's additive and it supplements what we're doing, and in some cases it might be better than what we're doing, and we can learn from it.
What's the importance of commentary in terms of the work that you do?
Commentary is really a signal of community, and I think any site that wants to really excel needs to have a strong community. And so when you look at how many comments, it's important to see a big number there. It really helps to identify that, oh, there's a good community there. But there's another factor, and the factor is, are the people who are commenting saying anything worthwhile? And I think that's where the big differentiation is, which I believe that on our sites we have lots of quality comments, and I think on a lot of other sites you might not see such quality, but you'd see the people who are commenting bickering among each other about something that has nothing to do with the topic at hand.